The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Jumaima Sukbat with the news. In this edition, more rainfall expected, wards boost coffee plantations, and villagers aim to revive sport. The southern region is expecting rainfall above the average in the coming months. National Weather Service Director Jimmy Gomoga told this newsroom today that while more rainfall is expected in the southern region, including NCD, the New Guinea Islands region will be drier than average and Highlands region to experience average rainfall. The wet season is in full swing. The southern region is expecting more rainfall above the average in the coming days till February 2023. National Weather Service Director Jimmy Gomoga told this newsroom that while more rainfall is expected in the southern region, including NCD, the New Guinea Islands region will be drier than average and Highlands region to experience average rainfall.
We are now going towards the peak of our rainfall, our rain season, which is around February. So we are still not that hot. It's just the beginning of the season. So we should be really looking at the end of May, April, May, that's when the wet season exceeds and then our dry season begins to set in. So we should see the rainfall, the rains to actually increase over the next few weeks, right up to January.
Gomoga said the National Weather Service has also issued a gale warning for the coastal parts of the southern region. Gomoga has appealed to the public to take heed of the warnings this festive period. Meanwhile, Director for National Weather Service Jimmy Gomoga has also issued a precautionary message to seafarers, especially in the coastal parts of the southern region, to take note of the current weather patterns when planning to go out on sea.
Just maybe caution or message to those boat seafarers and also to our people that there will be increase in rainfall. You should be aware of the waterborne diseases that are associated with flooding, so there could be likely flooding in the cities or across some parts of the Papua region. And for those going out to sea, there should be regional power storm warnings, and as well as any severe weather warnings that Papua New Guinea National Reception issue. So they should be listening out for our warnings and then take actions as necessary.
Christmas is all about rejoicing in the birth of baby Jesus, who came into the world to save all mankind. The special baby, though born in a manger away from any hospital, still brought joy and gladness to his parents, most especially his mother. Team leader Sister Glenys Nasi Param said it has been relatively quiet at the labor ward compared to previous years. She explained that the number of mothers coming in to deliver at this time is manageable, unlike previous years. Similarly, there were some mothers who also received such joy and gladness when they gave birth to their bundle of joy. At the Port Moresby General Hospital, total number of babies born on Christmas Day was 32, 12 girls and 20 boys. Among the 20 boys, there was a pair of twins. On Boxing Day, POMGEN saw 37 births, 22 boys and 14 were girls. Again, a pair of twins were also part of the number of babies born. The Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea has paid tribute to former German missionary, the late Irmgard Hondesh, who passed away on December 22nd. The late missionary spent over 50 years in Papua New Guinea and was instrumental in the setting up of the Walk Mary Training School of the ELC PNG.
In announcing her passing, Head Bishop Reverend Dr. Jack Orame said the late Mrs. Irmgard Hondesh came to Papua New Guinea in 1957 and worked as a missionary in the Evangelical Lutheran Church for many years. Born on March 3, 1931 in Berlin, the former German missionary was a driving force in the establishment of the ELC PNG's Walk Mary Training School, which first started in Sattelberg, Finschhafen, in Morobe Province. She spent more than 50 years as a religious education teacher and later as a senior expert in Papua New Guinea, paying special attention to rural women. Reverend Dr. Orame said she dedicated her life to the work of God and started the women's work in the church. Through her service, she made a tremendous contribution to women's ministry in ELC PNG. Her work bears a lot of fruit which remains still today. ELC PNG deeply appreciates and acknowledges her dedicated service to the church. On behalf of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea, Reverend Orame conveyed the families, relatives and friends of late Mrs. Irmgard Hondesh their heartfelt condolences. Also extended deep sorrow from the ELC PNG women. The head bishop said they are thankful for this lively partnership between ELC PNG and ELC Bavaria, which enables the service of many missionaries like late Mrs. Hondesh over the years. The late Hondesh passed peacefully in a home in Germany. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
The Morobe provincial government's commitment to pay all pastors in the province has been described as supportive and helpful. The Babafi Trust Partnership Program was set up to identify and register all pastors and missionaries within the province regardless of their denominations. Babafi Trust Coordinator and team leader, Pastor Stefano Kepe, applauded the initiative, saying most church workers are based in rural areas and this would help in supporting their work and their families.
I understand that many people have their perspective towards church doctrines and all that. Some think that this program will make pastors be lazy. However, for me, from my perspective, I think that this is a very helpful and a very supportive initiative by the governor for the pastors, because most pastors who live in rural areas try very hard to cater for their family, especially paying school fee and all that. And as you know, church, many pastors, they get roughly 30 kina, 40 kina per week, some less than that, some even nothing. But through this, the Babafi Trust and this initiative from the governor, I believe, and I think that all pastors should stand together and work with Babafi Trust, and they should be on payroll. And this is for their livelihood, and their family, and their children.
You're watching TV1 News. After the break, drugs seized in Rabaul and New Guinea passes IOSA certification.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSP Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSP branch to register now. BSP Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
When you're spending time with family, when you've got a big day ahead, when you have given it all you've got, when you're putting on a feast, that's when you want the best. That's when you want flame rice. New flame rice. Win him, Olgeta.
We see you, moving heaven and earth to progress forward. That is why we make sure that the reward you deserve is waiting to encourage you on your journey to success.
Open Lens.
Magic tasty rice makes tasty rice.
Making white flour rice ikama favorite below family one time meat tasty bilang Maggie tasty rice. Put him 2 pela cup rice long pot, add him water na 1 pela packet Maggie tasty rice. Mix him good na boil him rice. Make him white pela rice come up tasty one time Maggie tasty rice. Maggie, the taste PNG loves.
Welcome back. A substantial amount of marijuana, expected to fetch more than 10,000 kina in street sales, was confiscated at the Rabaul port in East New Britain yesterday. This was the result of the special police operations for the festive season in the district.
The drug bust was carried out by 2 officers from the Rabaul Ebb and LLG with assistance of 2 mobile squad officers from Tomaringa after receiving a tip-off. The suspect brought the drugs that were carefully hidden in a bag of sweet potatoes from Ley aboard the MV Kulau. The suspect was searched on arrival at Rabaul Shipping Wharf and arrested with his 2 accomplices who met him at the wharf. Chief Sergeant Ruben Konetsi said the main suspect, upon arriving at the wharf, hid the bag behind an abandoned vehicle. However, his actions and that of his 2 accomplices seemed suspicious. Police searched his mobile phone and discovered text messages from the person who sent the package from Ley, stating safe smuggling. The suspects were taken to Rabaul police checkpoint and formally charged for possession of marijuana and are in custody. The arresting team said they acted on tip-off and were lucky to arrest the suspects at the wharf and seized the drugs before they changed hands and hit the streets. Susan Oriape, TV1 News.
5 wards within the Middle Ramo district of Madang province have established their first ever coffee plantations. This was made possible under the coordination of the project officer of the Anglican Church Partnership Program, Morrison William.
Project Officer of the Anglican Church Partnership Program, Morrison William, has taken the lead to initiate coffee plantations in Simbai LLG in the Middle Ramu district of Medang province. William said coffee has been the only cash crop grown in the district, where people have been relying on small coffee gardens. However, as the Anglican Church Partnership Project Officer, he decided to help 5 council wards in his community shift towards establishing plantations with the support from wards as part of the ward development program under the Church and Community Mobilization Program. Currently, 37,000 coffee trees were planted for Cronum coffee plantation in 2020, while the other proposed sites of Timnek and Golden are yet to be developed. Williams said 11 clans and 50 households, along with more than 1,500 farmers from the 5 wards, are behind the project. The ward committee has planned to partner with the Coffee Industry Corporation through the Medang Provincial Government support and PNG Church Partnership through Anglican Church Partnership Programs PNG to engage adult literacy learners after they graduate. A report has been sent to the CIC in Goroka, Eastern Highlands Province to provide them with technical support and training, as well as conduct full feasibility studies on the 2 new proposed project sites. Williams said Simbai and TVWAN LLG will become major beneficiaries once the project is in full operation. The project officer said the initiative was started to boost revenue for locals and pave way for service delivery. Susan Oriape, TVWAN News.
Coffee growers in the Middle Ramu district of Medang province need government assistance to complete the Ainong Airstrip. Project Officer of the Anglican Church Partnership Program, Morrison William, said Ainong Airstrip is located right in the heart of the Arabica coffee grown areas in Karong Valley. Most of the coffee will be flown out from Ainong after the airstrip is completed. He said the Middle Ramu wards are still struggling to complete the airstrip project, and on behalf of the people, William has appealed to the provincial government to help with the completion of the airstrip. New Guinea has again successfully passed the International Air Transport Association's operational safety audit, giving the airline validation for the next 2 years. The IOSA certificate is a global industry standard for airline operational safety auditing. New Guinea's Chief Executive Officer Bruce Alabasta said this achievement provides continued assurance that New Guinea meets world-class safety and security standards. For 2 decades, International Safety Audit, or IOSA, has become the industry benchmark in safety auditing, contributing to improving safety performance. IOSA certification ensures airlines are compliant with safety requirements and recommended practices. New Guinea has announced it has successfully passed the International Air Transport Association's operational safety audit, giving the airline validation for the next 2 years. Under IOSA, accredited auditors assess New Guinea's operational management and control systems include the areas of corporate organization and management, flight operations, operational control, flight dispatch, aircraft engineering and management, cabin operations, aircraft ground handling, cargo operations, and operational security. Alabasta said the achievement provides continued assurance that New Guinea meets world-class safety and security standards as measured against IATA's global benchmark. He said at New Guinea, safety is always the highest priority. Alabasta added that with the certification and auditing, passengers can have comfort in knowing that an IOSA-certified airline complies with the most stringent of rules and practices governing aviation safety. IOSA certification renewal is every 2 years, with Air Niugini's latest expiring in October 2024. Since 2009, Air Niugini has successfully passed 9 IOSA audits. This is TV1. Stay tuned for more when we return.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Whether we're playing sport, exercising for fitness, being active for work or play, just having some fun, or just chilling, there is one name we can count on that we know will keep us going strong. Skell Rice. Healthy, nutritious, delicious medium grain rice full of vitamins and minerals. Skell helps us maintain a healthy, active lifestyle so we can enjoy every day.
Skell Rice. Skell Life. Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. When you believe in things, but you don't understand it, then you're superstition ain't the way.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier by you like you more.
You got that smile. Oh, it lightens up the street for a mile. 'Cause being down doesn't suit your style. Hold your head up, 'cause love will keep on going strong. And then smile, it's a given when everything seems lost. Don't try.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG.
Welcome back. The National Cultural Commission has signed a memorandum of understanding with 6 provinces to enhance cultural activities to promote tourism and culture in their respective provinces. This was announced in Alata recently during the event's calendar launch of the Milne Bay Provincial Cultural Centre.
National Cultural Commission Festival and Cultural Events Manager Geno Ruben said that the MOU signing between NCC and Milne Bay Provincial Government makes culture a tool to enhance the partnership between the different stakeholders and resource owners who are custodians to the distinctive cultures at all levels. She urged the organizing committee and directors to take pride and ownership of the culture, adding that the unique location of Milne Bay on the southern part of the country make it the doorway for international travelers and tourists. She acknowledged that the onslaught of COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the tourism and travel and hospitality industry for 2 years. Now, with the COVID-19 restrictions being uplifted, it allowed international tourists to travel, with tourists booking their trips with cruise ships to make their prolonged trips to Milne Bay, being the tourism hub to experience the unique and the diverse cultures. She affirmed that what makes Milne Bay unique for both domestic and international tourism is because the province has some of the oldest and diverse cultural events like the National Canoe and Kundu Festival and the Milamala Yem Festival. Frida Kana, TV1 News.
The National Canoe and Kundu Festival in Milimbe Province has been given a new lease of life among 9 other provincial cultural events, making Milimbe the first province to launch its 2023 cultural events calendar. A showcase launching was held at Alatau's Informal Market recently to declare the events for 2023.
The launch highlighted the various cultural groups, tourism event promoters and products that will be featured in the various cultural events to appear next year from June to December. 10 events are listed to take place, starting with the Kirwina Cultural Show on 15 June and ending with Komomola Festival in the Trobriand Islands on 16 December. The events covered the length and breadth of the province, including the National Canoe and Kundu Festival, to be held in Alatau town from 3rd to 5th November. The National Cultural Commission officials and Milimbe Provincial Government Administration attended the calendar launch, officiated by tourism officials. National Cultural Commission Festival and Cultural Events Manager Geno Ruben launched the calendar in Kala at the Alatau Temporary Market. Geno said the NCC National Executive Director Stephen Kilanda honored the commitments of the Milimbe Provincial Government and stakeholders for paving the way to officially register all the cultural events. I am proud and happy to declare to you all on behalf of NCC National Executive Director Mr. Kilanda and the NCC Board of Management that Milimbe is the first province to have its 2023 Provincial Cultural Events Calendar launched, Geno said. She congratulated the Milimbe Provincial Government, Milimbe Tourism Bureau, stakeholders and all cultural groups that participated over the years. I believe as we carry out the events, both NCC, TPA, National Museum and Arts Gallery, and Milimbe Province will work hard and in hand to officiate future registered events, Geno added. Frida Kana, TV1 News.
In sports, the people of Kapari Viriolo celebrated Christmas with the launch of a cricket tournament that runs until the 31st of December 2022. The tournament, hosted by Konepoti Cricket Club, aims to revive the sport in the villages.
Konepoti Pom Cricket Club President Pona Agi said, about 25 years ago, the sport of cricket was popular and played in Kapari Viriolo but went dormant. He said this launch will revive the sport back in the villages.
We decided to try and bring the game back again, revive the young kids here, get them motivated into playing cricket, and hopefully we try and slowly push them down into the town competition. And then our goal is having 1 or 2 boys represent the Baramanis would be very good for us. So that's basically our aim.
The community wanted to revive the sport, so the elites from the area found ways to sponsor the launch. One of the major sponsors was KPHL, represented by Dr. Ilatemo.
This is a cricket village. We used to play cricket here many years, and I remember playing on this field as well. So we are not unknown to cricket. So I guess my message as patron and as major sponsor is please play the game in the spirit of Christmas.
Agi said the event will be held every 2 years. It was the desire of the senior citizens of Kapari village to see the younger generation play.
Our role here is to just run the technical side of this tournament. At the same time, we're also looking around for new talent. Anyone here who we can bring into Mosby to further their knowledge and their training. We also giving that opportunity to the people of Kapari and Viriolo.
There are 8 teams participating in this tournament and is expected to host more teams in the coming years. Frida Kana, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water. cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.